Oakley dokley, girls and blokeleys. Hello once again and good evening. It's a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from Baked Potato. Back with our Lucky Idiot playthrough of New Vegas. We're going to be picking up where we left off last night and just making our way up to the north here, I believe. Yeah. And meeting up with Daniel. And yeah, just like always, we're just going to jump right in and get started. Cueva Garache, huh? Oh, that's definitely not how you pronounce that. Caterpillar's Mound.
That
Okay.
wedding medicine smells funny. Guess it works though.
You're talking about my drugs? That'd be a square like Cass.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard that people live inside?
You're really just gonna keep asking me that, huh? That's just back the way we came. Oh, shut up. It's not that big of a deal. What's in here?
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out.
damn it. January 13th, the coffers are gone finally. All 34 that still lived. Ate their dead for strength, then struck out southeast. Victory, 10 months of killing, all I feel is cold. They deserved every goddamn bit of it. Thought I was dreaming, but the screams were real. For a moment, thought they'd tricked me, just pretended to leave Zion. Then sent a patrol to track me down, but the screams were a woman's. Edged around the corner and passageway to have a look. One vaulter ankle deep in bear trap. Leveled my SMG, but the way she was crying stopped me. How she screamed when she saw me. Been their boogeyman a long time. Named Sylvie. Claims she ran away from them. Calls them evil people, children of the devil. Turns out they were sick after all. Something they caught in a vault they lived in. She never came down with it yet. So help me, I've wound up being her nurse. Her story matches what I learned from my interrogations last year, but according to her, let's just say it was bad to be a woman in that group. So when they left, she slipped away. She knows next to nothing about living outside a vault. She says she wants to learn. September 9th. Never been so scared in my life. Canada wasn't scary, just sickening. The criminality of it. The end of the world wasn't scary. When I knew you and Alex were dead, I didn't have anything left to be scared about. This went on for some reason. I wasn't scared fighting the Vaulters. It was like I kept daring them to finish me. When I killed them, I think it was the closest I came to feeling happy in years. Sylvie's pregnant, and I'm terrified. Ridiculous old man. A father again at 47. In this world, she's so excited and so trusting. Says it's God's will that we have this child. Like nothing can go wrong. You see, Char, she doesn't know anything about you and Alex. Never told her. Almost did sometimes, but what you and I had, it seemed wrong to share it. More like an old man not wanting his young wife to know how he failed the one who came before her. Hiking into Tokerville for medical books and supplies, this will be done right. I'm sorry, Char. I hope you can forgive me. March 5th, baby was breech. Would have been a son. Michael. Did my best to turn him. Failed. Must have done cesarean too late. Had to put Sylvie out and she never woke up. Buried them south of the Narrows. Well, this time I was by their side. So much better. I think I can finally do it. Blow my fucking brains out all over this goddamn cave. Well, that's incredibly fucking depressing. Jesus Christ. This fucking game, though. Here, I need you to take some shit, buddy.
Let's get to trading.
How about you take this, that. You know what? Go ahead and take this. Go ahead and take that. This. think there might have been a mine there.
I'm going to use some help here.
Well, god damn it.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy. Well then, let's get to trading. Like the shadow of a ghost.
Uh-huh. Totally, dog. You got no chill, do you, dog?
Back up! I don't make it. I hope you've got mending. fighting time.
I was about to say it's not letting me back out, but finally did.
What did you call them? Walkie-talkies? Those are going to be loads better than signal drums and smoke signs. Fighting time. I'm going to need a healer.
Probably because I shot you. I'm sorry about that. Didn't mean to.
That back when medicine smells funny. Guess it works though. Gut.
Yeah, Goot. Goot Lovato.
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait. Narrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
I like your bear glove. Where can I get one?
A Sorrow's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Sorrow makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people. Our shaman, White Bird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
What's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows.
Midwife? I haven't seen any children running around.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
What do you do when you're not delivering babies?
I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines. What would you speak of?
Tell me about Daniel.
Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books.
Holy books?
Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
You known him long?
6 years. He attended the birth of my third child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the Father, and my child's with it. Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth, I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am. What would you speak of?
Tell me about your tribe.
We have dwelt in the Narrows since the end that came in fire. When the Father in the caves punished the world and made us forget the holy tongue. We have had good relations with the other tribes in the valley. At least before Salt Upon Wounds brought his Whitelegs here. We have Daniel to thank for our continued existence. His advice and help has kept the Whitelegs from overrunning us so far. I do not know how long even he can protect us, though.
What do you know about Salt Upon Wounds?
He is war chief of the Whitelegs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Who or what is the Father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
That doesn't sound like what I've heard about the New Canaanites.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the holy tongue. Only the New Canaanites were spared.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Catubio, Naio.
Those, what did you call them? Walkie-talkies? Those are going to be loads better than signal drums and smoke signs.
Wake up, Daniel.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Joshua told me you needed a few things. Actually, you know what? Before we give you everything, we'll talk to you about everything. What do you do
I
here?
used to help the Sorrows with various medical problems and general issues they were having, but my bishop sent me here as a missionary. We New Canaanites believe that there is a path to salvation for everyone, and it's important that we set people on that path if they are willing.
You said you used to help the Sorrows with problems. What do you do
I'm
now?
trying to make amends for allowing our problem to become their problem. The New Canaanites, I mean. The Whitelegs have always fought with us. And with Joshua returning, Caesar has motivated the Whitelegs to stamp out the New Canaanites entirely. That means the tribes we work with, too. It's already happening. I just want to prevent something terrible from happening to the Sorrows.
Has this happened before? The Whitelegs attacking other
Yes.
tribes?
But not just Whitelegs. Raiders, too. Prospectors, slavers. Anyone who thinks they can exploit the ignorant and the innocent. We lost the Tar Walkers and the Crazy Horns. We did our best, but we made mistakes. We paid for them, but they paid more. I'd like to get out from under that debt someday. Until then, it's enough to stop ourselves from getting deeper in the hole.
Whitelegs are here already, so what's your
To
plan?
remove the Sorrows from harm's way. I have to give credit to the Whitelegs for finding their way here. Though I imagine many died in the process. But they can't follow us east. Not into the Grand Staircase. They don't know how to live off the land. We head there. We can find some safety. Of course.
Why are you so eager to evacuate Zion? You don't seem to be a
There's an old
pacifist.
saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any Whiteleg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out.
If you're willing to defend the Sorrows, why not pursue the
There's an
Whitelegs?
important difference between killing in defense and waging war. Even a Gentile like you should know that.
A Gentile, huh? Joshua's a new Canaanite, and he's obviously willing to attack them.
Joshua is a living Bible of all mankind's miseries of war. The debt he has levied through his actions, he repays every day. He is a monument both to God's unending forgiveness and to humanity's unfathomable capacity for cruelty. It's written on every inch of his body. When you look at him, do you only see a man of God? Beneath those bandages, he is burned flesh. As he burns, so does he consume everyone around him. Joshua wants to fight because the Whitelegs have stoked the naked flame inside of him. You see the light, but do not yet feel the heat. I can pray that you never will. But it isn't up to me, and it isn't up to God. It's up to Joshua.
What do you know of the White
They're
Legs?
hateful savages who live only to plunder and destroy. Their leader is a devil called Salt Upon Wounds. War is all he knows. Everything he has, everything that tribe has, was taken by force, raiding, and scavenging. It's said there's no man deadlier at close range. That power fist of his has smashed 100 skulls. Maybe that's true, but so what? It's a low form of leadership. A tribe that knows only war has no future. And so he'll lead them to seize it.
What do you know about the Father in the Caves?
Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the new Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions.
You might want to have a chat with them. They think your Lord and the Father are the same.
Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes.
Joshua told me you needed a few things, and I think this is
Well, I'll
everything.
I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more white-leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for Whitelegs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
If it'll help, excuse me, if it'll help get me out of here,
Listen, I
sure.
understand that you want to go home, but we didn't ask you to come to Zion. As far as I'm concerned, you're an uninvited guest. In better times, I'd drop everything to help you out. But I have to ensure the safety of the Sorrows first. And don't think you're alone in this. One of the Sorrows, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help you in the valley. She's an experienced hunter and has a special gift for staying out of sight when she needs to. Should make things easier for you. After that, all that's left is to evacuate the Sorrows safe and sound. I'll give you a map and supplies, everything you need to get back home.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
You sure?
Sorry. Joshua was pretty clear. Get you to Daniel, then come on home. You can take it up with him if you'd like.
Alright, give my regards to Josh
I will.
then.
Good gunning, Akis.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Yeah, sure.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Okay, that's pretty far down to the south. Let's see, further down to the south from the look of things. Why is fast travel unavailable? It's kind of lame. Still sleeping, huh?
Good.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
Well, I'm guessing you're pretty mad about
The
something.
Whitelegs didn't just force my people out of New Canaan. They butchered everyone who wasn't fast enough to get away. The elderly, the ill, children, those who stopped to help the wounded. It made no difference to them. They can't be reasoned with. Whitelegs. Daniel believes that if we leave, if the Sorrows leave, the Whitelegs will stop. He doesn't understand what this kind of tribe is like.
What kind of tribe is that?
God told Moses that the tribes of Cain would not be welcome in Zion. The Whitelegs are as close as I have seen, beyond hope, beyond redemption. But if the Sorrows die in a state of ignorance, their salvation may be delayed as well, passing from life in this world to a spiritual prison. We have a responsibility to protect this place and those who have come to dwell in it. If you feel the same way, speak with Daniel. There may yet be time to save Zion from those who are too ignorant to understand what they have come to destroy. Welcome back.
Falschalk seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
You know that means I'm gonna encourage him to leave, right?
Falschalk needs more guidance in his life. Just not from me.
What do you know of salt upon
He's
wounds?
a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
Can I ask you some personal
It's not
questions?
something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Were you always with the New Canaanites?
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Was one of those men Caesar?
No, not then. Back then, he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually, I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
How'd you end up as Caesar's legate?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
How'd you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them. But I must try.
You in much pain? Is there anything I can do to
You
help?
are kind to offer, but no. There's nothing you can do. We don't use chems. But I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects. It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable. It's not...
What do you know about the war between Caesar and the NCR?
I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam.
What do you think of the NCR?
Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard. Too much love of money and ownership. Not enough love of God and giving. Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end. It's not something I enjoy, but but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Hold on a second. Sorry about that. My cats were being naughty. Peace be with you too, buddy.
Oh, Father, guide and protect us, your house. I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows. Happy to return. When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to soak the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
A real dick, you know?
I'll fight you if I must.
Oh shit, she's talking to these people.
I need... Things are getting worse. Even my best herbs won't work if I'm dead. I need help. White leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people and for our valley if something is not done. If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you would do the same for me. We pass like moonlight on still water. Yaogwai. Even our strongest hunters could not hope to kill so many. There must be a nest nearby.
What do you
Fighting
propose?
so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck.
How would we do
Did
that?
Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanites' fire clay? That could easily collapse a cave and trap the beasts inside. Look around and see if you can find a cave nearby. It may prove easier than slaying the beasts.
Big
I
deal,
hope
I've felt
that is
worse.
truth and not a boast. But I will respect your leadership. I stand with you.
She's just swimming around.
Daniel says that most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways. Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you.
Probably not.
white leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people and for our valley if something is not done.
Get me some money too. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Like some other men do.
You
You had plenty money, 1922. You other women naked. You, why don't you do like some other men do? Get out of here. Get me
This is Pine Creek, one of the only ways out of Zion Valley. Watch out. Many dangerous beasts lair nearby.
they will put you out. Why don't you do right? Like some men do.
I have this under control.
Do you now?
If you had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering out from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do?
Wait, I'm confused.
Get out of here and get me some money.
That was it?
I fell for your driving and I took you in. Now all you got to offer me is a drink of gin. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Like some other men do.
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Think about it. Yes?
You had plenty money, 1922.
Nah.
Let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some
Has your life
Yeah, I missed the other radio.
get me some money too. You're sitting down wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money, they will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Yeah.
This is the only sure path from the Narrows to Pine Creek. They will be cut to ribbons by these traps.
Get out of here and get me some money too.
What should we do about it?
Disarm the traps if you can, or find the Whitelegs who placed them and drive them off. Our advanced scouts should be able to deal with them if they don't have to fight off raiders at the same time.
These traps must come from somewhere, but they're
I
still
would
around.
suspect you are right. Perhaps we should try to find them before they lay more traps.
Alright, let's take care
As
of
you
it then.
say.
That's what I said.
Father, I ask that you guide this man who is the vessel of your will. Show him the light of your wisdom and the peace of your love. Amen.
I don't want the fucking club. God damn it. Hey, a white bird.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
I don't know what that means.
Take drugs, kill a bear. Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth, they guide you.
Alright, I got the fruits I need.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready? Drink.
Alright, sure.
Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Okay, just like that, we're on drugs.
I need help. Daniel says that most people outside Dallas do not keep to the Father's ways. Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you. I'll fight you if I must. I don't like to linger in this place. I've woken up. I'll fight you if I must. So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to trust fire.
Ah!
This is grievous. I will not leave my... Is it normal to hurt all over after a battle?
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
Yeah.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
Good job getting those supplies to Daniel. If you were a dead horse, you'd get a tattoo for that.
Talk to Joshua about your thoughts on civilization.
What did he say?
He said he has a hard time being objective about the whole idea, and that I should give you
He
advice.
said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
Civilization isn't perfect, but neither is tribal life. You should go see it for yourself.
Really? You think so? Whew! I'm going to do it. After all this is over, I'm going to go explore civilization. Dankney, Akis, I never would have had the Growans to ask him myself.
I fell in the hole, damn it.
Ya, Dad.
Those tents down there, that is a White Leg war camp. Do you see the war totems they've erected around the tents? White Leg warriors pray to them for strength and savagery before battle. This is no raiding band.
Advice on what to
You
do?
might rush them and take them by surprise. We would be badly outnumbered then, though, and these will be strong fighters. We might also use their superstition against them. White-Leg warriors believe that to lose their totems on the eve of battle is a terrible omen. Yes, if their war totems were to disappear, they would likely lose the will to fight. I will follow your... Messy business. I am glad it's over.
God damn it. We're not saved in a hot minute, have we? After all, you're safe. Oh, excuse me.
You can... No. I wish you could have met my family. You would like them, I think.
10 sets of tracks half-mile northeast of Canyon entrance. Barefoot? Saw them through scope, corpses walking around, finally gone crazy, dementia maybe. I'm not crazy, they're real, god damn it, they are real. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses, but they don't smell rotted. Be putting them out of their misery, doing for them what I never could for myself. Last of them all gone. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday, useless old dinosaur, happy birthday to me. Happy 60th, what do you get a man who has everything? Bottle of whiskey and a 12-gauge slug through the roof of the mouth? Woo! Come now, what do I have to do to prove to myself that I've lived long enough? I'm a shriveled old man, white beard, seen enough sunrises and sunsets. Saw the sunset been hanging around on through the long night, 36 years now. Ridiculous. Not kidding myself into thinking there's not anything on the other side of this. Fine. Things weren't so bad before I was born. Char and Alex, Sylvie and Michael, who could have been? Thoughts of the beloved dead before dying. Goodbye, Zion. Fucking didn't do it, coward as usual. Maybe 2 bottles next year. 24 of them, half boys, half girls. Youngest is 8, maybe oldest 13 to 14. Dirty and scrawny, been on foot a long time. Children's crusade. Struck camp on nearly the same spot as Los Mexicanos. 30 years and a lifetime ago. Spent 2 nights listening to them. English literate. One of them reads stories while the little ones fall asleep. They escaped someplace they call the school, but can't figure out where it was. And they want a little one to behave. Tell them to stop or the principal will get you. Principal better not show up or I'll blow his goddamn head off. I can still shoot straight.
I wish you could have met my family. You would like them, I think.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Checked on everything in the valley, got
I
you the
appreciate
map.
it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
I need to think about
Even our
this.
Lord had doubts. Think it over, but listen to your heart. And do it quickly. We don't have much time.
Totally, Doc. Do we have any quests? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, I shall return.